Hello and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. This is going to count for coming day, which will be problematic perhaps for reviewing. Perhaps not, but we'll see. But I think it will be. We have Dewar's White Label blended Scotch whiskey, no age statement, introduced in 1899, distilled, aged, and bottled under a royal warrant for the British royal family, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Charles, etc. Okay, Michael Hill, hello, and thank you for this taste challenge. You're welcome. Hello to you, and thank you for watching. Now, the competitor is Clan MacGregor, blended Scotch whiskey, product of Scotland, but is bottled in New Jersey. It's a William Grant and Sons brand. Royal is my race. Imported and bottled by Alexander MacGregor and Company, Edison, New Jersey. Well, it's really William Grant and Sons, but most of these companies use alias names. Clan MacGregor blended Scotch whiskey combines the qualities of exceptional taste and fine flavor, which are derived from the expert blending of specially selected Scotch whiskeys of the finest quality. Wow, all of that. It is an achievement of perfection. Distilled by skilled craftsmen and aged for 36 months to create a character of smoothness and taste that is unmatched. Now, that's pretty bold. They're saying the taste in this is unmatched. Also the smoothness. I don't know. Does that sound believable? Do you think it's aged 3 years? Shipped over here in some big tank and bottled in Scotland, and it's got bottled in New Jersey, and it's got unmatched taste. Well, seems a little far-fetched, but I don't know. If you're going to sell something like this, I guess you may as well go for broke. There's a little scratch on my label. I was looking for my gold crayon. Let's see it. Guess that's kind of brown. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to notice that. Okay, anyway, get this for $9.99 at Walmart. $9.99 at Walmart, but they had a special closeout, $5. I got one bottle for $5 at Winn-Dixie, and then they had a closeout, and then Walmart did the same thing, $5. They were only selling, they decided to only sell the handles. I suspect it's been aged 3 hours. No, it's 3 months, 36 months. Unmatched sounds unbelievable. Unbelievable and unhinged. Yeah. Well, anyway, green bottle helps protect the whiskey. I love reading these labels because they're so over the top, you know. It's some cheap product and they making it sound like it's the best ever. You can't beat it. I'll tell you something about Clan MacGregor. It's not the best ever, and they have gone overboard with their description. Has been on the market nearly 90 years, but it is a lot better than you would think for a cheap blended Scotch. Now you're thinking, it's just going to be the worst, but it isn't. It isn't. Metal cap, not a little cheap plastic cap. It's actually a lot better than you would think, and it can whip up on a lot more expensive products. So I got 2 bottles, one unopened. This one here, this is nearly full, and I paid $5 a piece on closeout. Whoa, what a deal! Now this, but the normal price for a handle is about like $13.99. I did see it for $12.99 at Super Discount Store on Saturday, though. $12.99 for a handle. That's unusually low this day and age. Plastic, beautiful plastic bottle. But so let's go with let's say $14.99, and we can shop around. We don't have time right now, but we could look at like Total Wine and More, Walmart's website. You could. Clan MacGregor is pretty common. So let's say $15 for a handle as opposed to $32. Now, is Dewar's really going to be $17 better. Well, I don't think it's going to be. Is Dewar's better just not considering price? I don't even think it's better, but not even considering price. But we're going to consider price because I had to buy both of these, and it's going to lose on both counts. It's going to lose because it's not as good and it's more expensive. Dewar's I'm talking about. I really think it's going to lose. So the Dewar's is more gold, and the Clan MacGregor, as usual, is very pale gold, pale straw. I don't think they're adding any color into this because after 3 years, even in a used barrel, it'll probably get that pale. Could I be wrong? Yeah, well, yeah, of course I could be wrong because I have no kind of actual documentation to back up what I'm saying. I'm just saying I assume that. $5 a piece. Whoa, well, that is a deal. Yeah, it is a deal. It's a great deal. It's almost the cheapest I ever paid for scotch. But that achievement is reserved for the 100 pipers I bought 2 years ago. I believe it was 2 years ago at Discount Depot. I got 750 milliliters for $3.98. I am not lying. That is a true story. Why would they sell it so cheap? I don't know. It makes no sense. But there it was. Little bits of sugar. I'm like, what am I? Oh. Hold on a minute. Got a little problem here. Oh, man. I chipped the stem. Chipped the base. Guess I could still use it, but it's bound to happen. I mean, if you're using these things 365 days a year on average, and you're washing them, they clink, and they're going to break. I don't know what to do about that, actually. I had Glencairn glasses. That was a joke. Those things are nice. They're nice, but they're so thin. They're like air, They got the strength of uncompressed air. So they just break with no kind of effort. Of all liquors, says Kuto, the range of quality and taste is most extreme in whiskeys. I mean, bad whiskey is nearly undrinkable, but an excellent whiskey is about as good as it gets. I would not disagree with that because I have had some monstrous ones, or nearly so, and then I've had some awesome ones, so I guess you're right. But I haven't gone through the exercise so clearly like with, say, brandy or rum, so I'm still working on those. I can't quite say. This smells pungent. Get some compost, like you say, peaty soil, a lot of grain, cereal grain. Could be Clan MacGregor, could be Dewar's, I'm not sure. Now, see, on this a nose, I'm not getting anything much, just some faint cereal grain. So I don't know on the aroma. It's a little confusing at this point. They're very similar, but one is duller than the other. I don't remember which one was chipped, thank goodness. I think I got one last DiSorno glass. I think I have one. What's going to happen after those are gone and ruined? I don't know. I have to come up with something. Could I buy some more Glencairns? Sure. Will it be disgusting to watch them all get broken over a year period with almost no effort to break them? Yeah, it'd be very irritating. Yeah, I know they push the fumes together like a little reverse funnel, and you theoretically get a better flavor off of those, or evaluation ability. Could I just pour them in a rocks glass and figure them out also? Yeah. I like this breadiness. Now, I mean, if you look, I put a link to Clan MacGregor's website. I mean, they're talking about baked apple and all these things. I don't know about all the baked apple and all the complicated flavors that they're presenting, but it could be. You say, well, you don't know enough about whiskey to be okay. You're probably right. I don't make claims I cannot back up. And if I do make the claim and I can't back it up and somebody calls me out, I'll say usually, yeah, you're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Very close. Very close. So would I pay the extra money for the Dewars? I don't think so. Can you get a pretty nice product with Clan MacGregor? You can get a really nice product. It might be the best budget Scotch whiskey on the market. I really think it could be. Don't know. Think it's probably, when I say budget, I mean $10 or less per bottle. Some people would consider Johnny Walker Red Label budget because it's less than 20. But I'm talking about less than 10. Yeah, you can get blended Scotch for less than 10. Now, whether it's good or not, I mean, that's in the eye of the taster, you know. You see, though, this one here in my left hand, it has this woody thing going, like an old cabinet. And I remember when my daughter and I first tried this, and that was the first Scotch I ever tried in my life. Clan MacGregor, first one she ever tried. You know, so it's very mild. It's good for your first Scotch sample. I was telling her, did you have these glasses in an old cabinet? And she was saying, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, because it's like the glassware. I thought the glassware picked up some old wood. I didn't realize it was the Scotch. It was the Scotch whiskey making it taste like that. And so over time with experience, I say, oh, it's the whiskey itself was giving me that strange flavor. As though the glasses had been for picking up the wood. I don't know how glass would do that. I guess it could. I know plastic will. But on the other hand, I know that Clan MacGregor has a little smoky quality. They're bringing in some Islay whiskey. Is it like, oh, it's so smoky? I know. But does it have a smoky component? Yes, it does. I don't mean it's like Ardbeg 10 and it tastes like medicine bottle and iodine and like liquid smoke from Figaro, liquid smoke. I don't mean like that. But there's a wisp. It's like you do like that. What you say, oh, if somebody's smoking some meat, you pick it up for a moment. You say, no, I thought somebody was smoking meat. All right. Just that little clue. That little clue. Now, you might be watching this and saying, you seem to be having a hard time telling them apart. And we talking about $19 for a regular bottle of Dewar's, and we talking about $9, $10. So we talking about a $9 and $10 difference per regular bottle. Is the $10 difference, $9 to $10 difference justified? I mean, obviously it is not justified. Because if you're paying $10 more, you should be able to just, in a snap, say, oh, well, that's the Dewar's and it's the cheaper one. Not, oh, well, I think I'm picking up this. And, oh, well, this, it might be this character that I can remember from 2015 or 16. No, 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 no. It should be a clear-cut thing, or you may as well buy the cheaper one. I know that's what I would do. So would I prefer Clan MacGregor over Dewar's? Of course I would prefer it. Why would I not prefer it if I can't, if I could barely differentiate one from the other and I can save $10 per bottle? You know, of course I would buy. And if I brought Clan MacGregor to a party and somebody made an attitude about it, you know, called an attitude about it, like, why are you bringing that cheap stuff? Should have brought Dewar's. I'd say, hold on, time out. We're about to break up the party. I'm sorry for breaking up your Black Panther party. I would say, hold on. You have an issue with me bringing Clan MacGregor. I'll say before this party gets out of bounds, we're going to do a blind taste test. Now, you're so confident in Dewar's. Let's sit down and do a blind taste test. Let's see how good you are at it. Oh, they probably say, oh, well, I'm busy. This is a party. You messing up the party. I say, well, you the one that starts starting about me bringing Clan MacGregor, but I see that you're drinking some. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to take issue with a product, you need to be able to back that up. You know, and I got people that will go berserk about Miller Lite. Oh, Miller Lite, it's great. It's my pet beer. It's my second wife and all of this. And they would never drink Bud Light. You know, oh, no, never, never. I'm like, would you like to do a blind taste test? I'm busy this week. I'll have to get back to you. Yeah, I know you got to get back to me. I'm going to say something tells me I'm going to get it wrong. You know, I just got this feeling. But if it's at that point, then there is no point. Like if I'm doing a $10 difference with the two bottles and I'm saying I might get it wrong, I think I got it right, I hope I got it right, well, that's it. The answer is apparent. I mean, it's like this is obvious. It's obvious, at least to me. Okay, so let's say this is not going to say letter D. It does say letter D. I told you I think I'm going to get it wrong. Well, I'm not too worried about it because I don't make these products, and it's not my fault that Dewar's barely, if at all, differentiates itself from that cheap Clan MacGregor. So, oh well, this has been a pattern. This has been a pattern with Dewar's. Go back and watch the previous videos. It does not stand out. Is it bad? No. Is it offensive? I don't think it's offensive. But it does not justify the price point. And that is not anything strange because, I mean, I could just name and name and name whiskeys that do not justify their price point. Johnny Walker Red does. Johnny Walker Red stands out. Johnny Walker Red is distinctive. You don't mistake it. And people love to whip on that and talk about how trash it is. It's like, oh, well, it's so trash, but yet you can always get it right every time. Isn't that funny? Okay. Among vodkas, there's less range in my experience. I mean, even cheap vodka is pretty good, such as Pop-Off. Yeah, you see, I don't have any kind of adequate experience with vodka, so I can't comment. I've had Taka 100. I've had Crown Rus, and I think that's it. I mean, it's not too expensive. That would be irritating having them break easy. I agree. Yeah, it's really irritating. And these glasses are kind of sturdy. They're pretty sturdy. But I washed them and I had them in the sink, or as people in New Orleans say, the zinc, like zinc, Z-I-N-C. And I think one hit the other, and I thought I heard it crack, but I didn't. It looked all right this morning, but I didn't realize that the base got chipped. Well, I'm going to see what I can do. Hi, says Craig Swenson. Swenson, hi to you. Harry says, I don't drink nothing that tastes like medicine. Well, I guess you don't drink Jägermeister, huh? I'll tell you what, Ardbeg does taste like medicine, but it tastes like good medicine. Like you'd want to be addicted to that. All right, Monroe says, hey, bro, what's your favorite spirit between the two? Between the two what? Between these two? I don't have a favorite. I couldn't even tell them apart. Harry says, just drink it. Yeah, well, I'm doing a taste challenge. Open my eyes, says O2WRX fan. Yeah, I did open my eyes after, but I didn't want to open my eyes because one was pale and one was gold, and I did not want to ruin the taste challenge. Does alcohol ever make you really tired when you're already tired? Says Jay Hoppy. No, I wouldn't say it does necessarily, but it certainly does make me more awake. It's a blind taste test, hence the closed eyes, right? Well, you know, everybody doesn't have the same intellectual ability, you know what I mean? All right, anything cheap will give you a bad hang. Well, it depends on how much you drink, because I drink a lot of cheap stuff and I don't get a bad hang, but I don't drink too much of it. Now, did I drink too much of the Four Loko Black? Yeah, but I lost my pacing that day. Something went awry and things didn't work out so well. But I was sick for 30. I felt really bad for 36 hours. That's true. It's a good matchup. It was a good taste challenge today. Cake dressing 420, having a Coors Banquet. That's always a good choice in my opinion. All right, so what did I prove today? Well, not a whole lot, but I did show, and I think I did a good job. I was fair. I didn't cheat. Got it wrong. Or well, if you're not willing to live with getting it wrong, you better not go into the world of blind taste tests. There's a lot of people on the internet that do taste challenges, but they're looking at the products. And that's a real problem because then bias can creep in, and it will creep in. So you do the blind taste test, and then you eliminate unconscious bias. It's in your unconscious mind. People say, oh, here goes Sigmund Freud. Okay, all right. Maybe that's true. All right, so what did I show? I showed that Clan MacGregor isn't that much different than Dewar's. Really, I couldn't even tell them apart, but yet it's way cheaper. So I'm gonna go with the way cheaper. All right, last call, and then I'm getting out of here. Enjoy their client says, hey, Ron, hope you're doing well. I am. What are you enjoying for beer lately? Well, enjoying. I've been enjoying Keystone Ice. I've been reviewing MD 2020 fruit punch, or whatever they call, like crazy punch or whatever. It's really flavored beer. Oh, I would not say I enjoyed that. That thing was too strong. It messed up my review. I did a whiskey review for Glenrothes blended Scotch. I mean, single malt Scotch. It's okay. I mean, it is an A, but I mean, I can get a lot of A products for not for that. That's not going to cost me $50. But man, that MD 2020 blue raspberry, sweet blue raspberry. I was like doing the review, and I was thinking, oh, this is like coming out bad. I mean, I made sense, and I agree with what I said, but it was sort of, you know, kind of off, let's say. But I blame MD 2020 and Anheuser-Busch. Y'all caused that. It's been a good one. Wow, I've drank wrong. Try some pure ocean water. Yeah, no thanks. I used to steal my dad's Keystone once in a while, laughing out loud when I was younger. I found it had a soapy taste. I don't notice a soapy taste. But anyway, I'll be back on in about 30 minutes. 35 minutes. Get ready for examine any malt liquor. Malt liquor, always malt liquor. You heard me? What you know about that? We're examining any malt liquor at 6:20 Central Time, 7:20 Eastern. Any malt liquor, what you know about that? You heard me? What do you happen to be knowing about that?